4, 3, 2, 1, and we are back with another exclusive sit-down interview. And today I am privileged to.
I'm the privileged one, Sam. Come on.
I mean, we're both privileged. Let's just call it as it is. I am so excited when you agreed to sit down and talk about your business. And there's so much to talk about. And I know you for many, many years.
Quite a long time.
Our families go way, way back. I know my dad and your grandfather used to work together maybe 30, 40 years ago, all in the cards.
Yep.
And but let's really focus on what you do. I know people know that you're in the pizza game, but I really want to understand where it came from, how it came about, what got you so involved in this, and what made you the best of the best in the industry. Because before I interviewed you, I did make a few phone calls, and you're pretty highly sought after. Like, there are events that you are booked from now through the end of next summer.
Definitely, we have some loyalty when it comes to our customer base, and once people try what we, offer, they love the pizza and they love me. So
And they love the experience.
exactly.
So tell me, name of the company?
Fonz Fired Pizza. is
Fonz
the name
Fired
of our
Pizza.
Company. I wouldn't be here without any of the people that support me, and support our business. And thank you before anything. Thank you to all those people because you guys mean a lot, and you really are one big family. At the end of the day, my friends make fun of me that I treat everybody as family, but that's really the way that you got to be, in order to grow something organically and to really make it.
Now, how long ago did you start Fonz Fired?
We started Fonz Fired Pizza around 4 years ago. It was just this idea that came about. It was COVID. Um, me and my friends were just sitting around and we're like, what if we start a pizza company? I was like messing around with making sauce, and everybody was just sitting around and we needed things to do. So I started making sauce, and my friends were having a pizza party because they got this crazy new uni. It's like the hottest thing at the time. You couldn't get your hands on it. And one of my friends approached me. He's like, what if we start a pizza company? I will find the uni. If we find an uni, because you couldn't find one at the time. If you find an uni, let's do it. Let's see what we could do.
Is this friend still involved in the business?
So I started out Fonz Fired Pizza with two partners and myself. Since then, they have contributed immensely and have moved on. Fonz Fired Pizza is
Solo operation.
Solely Fonz. Literally solely Fonz. I do everything from, making the sauce to prepping the dough to slicing the vegetables. It's
To vacuum packing the goods that are frozen.
All hands on deck all the time. I mean, our sauce is what really sets us apart. They say, what's the secret to your sauce?
Secret sauce.
It's definitely the sauce. My wife doesn't even know the sauce recipe.
My goodness.
I mean, I'm married for 2 years, thank God. I love her, but my wife doesn't even know the sauce recipe.
We can't afford trade secrets being out there in the open.
Not. And I'm extremely, extremely proud of what we've accomplished thus far, and thank God every year after year we grow.
So what's the trajectory? You started off with, like you said, messing around with an uni.
We started off messing around. My friend called me. I remember it was like July 20th or that week. And he's like, I found one. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I found one on Bloomingdale's. I'm like, Bloomingdale's? They have pizza ovens? He said, I got it ordered. They're delivering it tomorrow. It's confirmed. I said, perfect. We got the oven July 23rd. It's my birthday. I'll never forget. That summer, we were booked from July 23rd all the way booked solid, thank God. Besides for Shabbat, obviously.
Well, Saturday nights.
We were booked solid from July 23rd to like September 20th. It was
wow.
It was insane. It was a whirlwind. I mean, and yeah, listen, we started off, I was burning the crap out of the pizzas. I didn't know what I was doing. We were using too much of this or too much of that. I didn't even care how much things cost.
You fine-tuned it at this point.
I mean, listen, every year we definitely, seek out to improve, whether that's adding things or changing things up or, refining our, dough or figuring things out in the sense of logistics. I mean, year after year, we definitely improve from, a customer standpoint. I see it, I hear it, and I see the results of it. And at the end of the day, you can never just be stagnant. And that's my biggest thing, is that I'm always looking to improve.
I mean, you're not full time with this. Is this your dream to go full time as a pizza man?
My dream is to not, I mean, yeah, pizza man, it's funny. Everyone knows me as the pizza man, but my dream is definitely to have something like this, maybe like a restaurant of sorts where, I'm serving pizza, salads, pastas. I wake up one morning, I want to serve something, I'm going to go and make it. I mean, I always was very hands-on cooking. I went to college, and like the kosher options were really, very slim.
So you started off just survival at
Yeah,
the
I
fittest.
mean, I moved off campus. I always loved watching the Food Network. I started hosting, like, parties. I'm not going to get into detail on that. Started hosting
Oh, do
parties.
tell.
No, I can't. Not for this audience. Started hosting parties, dinner parties, things of that. Taco Tuesday turned into Tequila Tuesday, and then, maybe some clothes came off. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
Or are you?
but basically, I started hosting and I loved it, and I really, would make Friday night dinners for my friends, and I'm talking about like straight up like guys that don't know, a meat pie from a lahmacun to a chicken nugget. Like these guys,
Listen, it's like, they say like when a mohel is practicing, they find like the Arabs like. So you were like demonstrating on college
I was
kids.
definitely, listen. My food had to be good. If my friends who would go out on a random Friday night were coming to my house and
Right.
having a good meal
So
instead.
listen, at the end of the day, the culinary at heart is there. So like you have a passion, you have a love, and you translate it into something that you love what you do, and that speaks volumes. But in this specific industry, it's more of an event-based industry. It's more of like I'm booking and how many people am I booking for? How do you have that in order? Like, how did you know how to prepare for a party of 500 people versus a dinner party for six?
So it's definitely, with time you learn. Isn't everything in life? With time you learn. There's definitely always going to be setbacks, and definitely always going to be things that you learn. But you have to be calm. You have to be cool, and you need to make sure that you have everything in order. I mean, there were times where I left things behind, or there were times where, there's one thing I can pride myself on. I've never run out of dough. And that's really, you need to learn your customer base. And, yeah, obviously we know that when somebody tells you 20 people, you might have 30, you might have 40, you might have 60.
Always got to prepare for the
You
worst.
always have to be ready and prepared. You always have to be clear and upfront with your customers and tell them, this is what it's going to be. But, thank God we've never, shut the valve off or said, I'm sorry, we're not going to be
The
able to
kitchen
serve
closed.
you. We're not, that's not what I do, and that's not who we are.
So,
But
Alphonse, we're 5 years in now. What is the next step? Is there a next step? What is like the immediate future looking like for your company?
the next step is TBD. It's in the works. I mean, thank God, year after year, summer after summer, we're expanding, we're growing. We're doing more parties, we're doing larger parties. I think we've done everything from an intimate one-on-one dinner to a bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. I did a couple of weddings. Um, I did an arayat.
Wow.
We've
The gamut
run the gamut with the events that we've done. I've done parties for,
from fantasy drafts all the way till.
yeah, two people, literally two people candle dinner, all the way to 6,000, 7,000 people
Wow. That's the
yeah.
biggest event you've done, 6, 7,000?
I don't know the estimate. I'd say maybe even more. I mean, these summer deal parties do get out of hand.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen the
And
videos.
we definitely, we stayed till the end. We
And
make sure everybody gets fed.
what
And
does your equipment look like? You rent it or you buy it or you bought it?
we own everything. All of our equipment we own. We have tents. We have ovens. I mean, thank God I have great staff. Love my guys.
And you store that all in deal.
We have storage. All our base is out of New Jersey, so we store everything in New Jersey. Um, and listen, I mean, we have, events. We do events anywhere from obviously all over New Jersey, all the way up to, the Five Towns and Kings Point. We've even done a few things in the Hamptons. I mean, we have a clientele that's spread out. I mean, I did a few parties in Florida as well recently. So we have a big clientele that's continuously growing, and people always want to find that,
And what are your
that
means of advertisement aside from word of mouth?
me.
Really?
I'm a walking billboard.
I mean, hopefully this interview gets seen by many and you'll get a bunch of calls. By the way, while I have that topic in mind, please let everyone know your phone number or your email or however you want to be contacted for a party.
You could reach out to us on Instagram at Fonz Fired Pizza. If you type in Fonz, it usually comes up.
Spell it.
Fonz Fired Pizza. Usually comes up right away. And if not, you could ask around. I'm sure somebody has my number. But yeah, really, it's word of mouth. It's, people saying, "Oh, I had this amazing pizza." Oh, it's great. It's great to put and invest so much time and to hear the feedback and to cherish those moments of, your hard work really paying off. I mean, and when I say hard work, I mean, my wife, she's not here right now, but she could attest to it. I mean, you could attest to it. You see me in the summer. I
But
mean,
you work hard,
it is
man.
it's a side job, and it's
But
constant.
sometimes, trust me, and you know me, sometimes your side hustle outweighs your more important parts of your life
I
and
wouldn't call it a side hustle. It's more of a
passion project.
that I've turned into, a viable business. And thank God, I have people that are loyal to me, and I have we have the recipe for success, and year after year, it's continuously growing. And, thank God it's able to, grow, and I'm able to give back and, be a sponsor for the DFL and, be a sponsor for the YMSL and, give donations and donate, for all these raffles and things throughout the community. Because to me, that's the biggest thing is when, you give back, you get it back tenfold.
100%. 100%. Well, listen, you're doing something right because you have a great name in the industry. Everyone knows how great your pizza is, and your infectious personality comes through not just on the plate, but also at the party itself. So I'm pretty sure that's a good reason why people bring you on board also, just to have you a part of the atmosphere.
It's funny you say that. So the first year I did this, my friends decided to post a video of me dancing around the.
I've seen that video.
I don't know. It was posted like once, one place, and it went viral. As most things.
I think Mocas sent that.
As most things with Fonz do, they go viral, good or bad. Sorry, Phil.
For better or for worse.
But at the end of the day, that went viral, and for a good 2 years, every party I went to, when you gonna dance? When you gonna dance? And I'm like, this is not my shtick. It's not the shtick. I'm happy to do a little boogie or dance, but at the end of the day,
it's about the pizza.
It's really about the pizza, and that's really, when people and that's really what I love to see. In the beginning of the party, yeah, oh, Fonz, that hacks, it's great. They all want to, get.
But they walk away satisfied.
Exactly. When they walk away saying that was some of the best pizza I've ever had, and also it's great because I really put a lot of care into everything. Like I said, our sauces, seed oil free.
Do you sell sauces?
We don't necessarily sell the sauce. The people in the know ask for my sauce. It's funny you say that. My best sauce is not even my pizza sauce. I have friends, actually, I just got a text right before this. I make shakshuka sauce. It takes me 4 days to make, but it's some of the best sauce in the world. Let's see, maybe we'll have.
So I think that's a great opportunity.
A collab coming up.
More than a collab, but why don't you literally bottle the sauce? I could imagine a glass jar with your face on it. Call the sauce boss, and we'll just have your face plastered everywhere. Easily sell it across the local markets.
So we do sell our sauce. We do sell we do sell sauce. We do sell frozen pizzas, and I do sell myself. So.
Easy now, Fonz.
You got to book me for a party for that one. But at the end of the day, we do sell everything. It's a matter of availability. We do limited runs of the sauce, and you have
a drop.
Yeah, we do limited runs of the sauce because listen, at the end of the day, that's really what drives our business, and we want to give it to the people that really care about it and not just overpopulate the
market.
We don't want to oversaturate the market with it. So we do limited drops mostly around the holiday seasons. I mean, we do mishloach manot, we do Hanukkah gift baskets and things like that as well. But at the end of the day, our bread and butter is the events and the frozen pies.
All right. I'm pretty sure we covered the gamut from top to bottom, unless there's anything else you want to add. But I love featuring up-and-coming businesses on these sit-down interviews, and hopefully everyone at home found this as entertaining as I found it being in person. Alphonse, thank you so much for having me in your home.
Thank you for being
here. It's beautiful, and hatzlacha, good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the support.